for it?
What is going on, TSG? They call me Ampy. I'm going to take this time to thank the big guy over here, Thunder, for letting me post on the community channel. As it stands right now, exposure is a real pain to come by. I'm sure you all can relate to that, so this opportunity is priceless. But we're going to move forward, get right into things. What the hell do we have here, Ampy, buddy? This isn't Call of Duty. Absolutely not Call of Duty. What kind of gypsy magic is going on the screen right now? I'll get into the gameplay as we move forward, but leading up to what I want to address today on TSG is why Call of Duty is so stale nowadays. Like, it leaves that stale taste in your mouth when you play it. So I'm going to really try to talk about that. So as far as Call of Duty is concerned, we've seen it all, we've heard it all. We all know Call of Duty has been around since the beginning of time, and that's a bit longer for some of us than others. For me specifically, that beautiful time, that prime time, was 2007, and when you think about it now, that was 7 whole years ago. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but 7 years is a long damn time. Just how much content do you think can be pumped out in a 7-year time span, recorded, rendered, edited, and put on YouTube? I'm gonna be honest with you guys, it really needs to stop. We have an oversaturated community of people who play COD, which is absolutely fine by me. I have no problems with that. I love COD too. Most of my content on my channel is Call of Duty. Higher number of players means that the game isn't doing too bad, right? That's good. More people playing also means that if we really can't contain the endless bullshit that goes on in every single game, we can try to relieve stress by heading over to an older COD, you know, more particularly our favorite COD, which is COD 4 for me, but you know, who's really keeping count? But the problem really comes when 500,000 players, let's say, on launch day, kind of want to share the same footage of the same kill confirmed on Overlord that we've already seen a million times over. It's really rough, you know, to see that video being pumped out when we already know what's gonna happen. Oh look, there's a quad feed. Oh my god, wait a minute. There's a 360 ladder stall kill cam. When did that even become a thing? I'm gonna really try to examine Call of Duty here. I think it's for the solo player. I'm gonna hope that I don't see too much opposition for that. I mean, the guy that wants to log on before or after work can play a few games by himself, see what he can do. In a perfect world, he goes flawless. You know, he stomps on the other team with no help from his teammates whatsoever, who apparently were born without opposable thumbs. In a not so perfect world, you know, we've all seen this, experienced it. He gets spawn trapped, IED'd, quickscope, C4'd, wallbanged. The list goes on, and it really does seem kind of stale when you take a step back and look at it a bit. What we really need is a breath of fresh air, something to switch it up, you know, a different style of running gun. You know, arguably, Titanfall is going to be the answer to that, but we're still kind of trying to figure out the first doses of that bad boy, so we're going to see how that goes. What I'm here to do is to introduce the gameplay in the background. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Online. It's a tactical first-person shooter with some third-person elements, you know, when you're crouching behind walls, taking cover, things like that. Emphasis here, though, specifically, is on the word tactical. You won't find the lone wolf like in COD going 50-2 in a TDM with a sniper because of a swarm, or the Kujos, or you know, or the VSAT. You know, no kill streaks like that of that degree in this game. Sorry, it's just not going to happen. But what you're going to find in the game, which really surprised me, is a team of people coordinating with one another to overtake objectives over on the enemy team. You know, just to win the game. You know, most people don't play objectives anymore in Call of Duty. I'm guilty. I really don't run for the domination point as much as I should, but in Ghost Recon Online, it's really essential that you do that. But when you look at the gameplay in the back, you see that, oh my god, Ampy, what is that in your hands? Is that a goddamn sniper rifle, you two-faced noob? Hell yeah, it's a sniper rifle. I've admitted that I enjoy sniping, I'm proud, and it's kind of what I do. And there's good news out there for all of you who want to play Ghost Recon Online. The quickscope ceases to exist. Yes, you've heard your ears right. If you've been watching the gameplay, you can kind of see that the crosshairs kind of have to like center in before you take a shot. So even when they do center in, you can still get thrown off by the weapon sway of the gun, and it'll screw with your handy-dandy precision if you're not careful. So until the crosshairs square off in the center, you're not shooting anyone anywhere. The bullet is just not gonna fly straight. And I know, I've tried it, you can see it in the video, I've missed a couple times, but to make things even better for people who are coming up against snipers, they're not a one-shot kill. So your intervention isn't going to pierce someone's leg and drop them right back to their spawn. Usually 2 body shots in this game is going to do the job, unless of course you get a perfectly timed headshot, that'll do the trick right away. So other than the Recon class that I'm using, they wield snipers and submachine guns, by the way. You have the Assault class, you got the Specialist class. The Assault class, as you can imagine, they carry ARs or they can carry shotguns, while the Specialist class can carry LMGs or shotguns too. So each class has like their own specific skill that you can use on a short basis of time. For MMO players, that is known as a cooldown. And in the gameplay, I'm using what's called the Oracle. It's my own class-specific skill, and most of you know it from Ghosts. It'll reveal enemy players and outline them for my team to see them. That's really important. My team can see them, picking class-specific abilities that will benefit your team. The Recon class also has another ability that cloaks me as the sniper, and that's beneficial, but I chose a more team-oriented skill to use when we're coming up against guys that are charging us. So it's really important that you pick some skills that benefit your team, because this is a tactical first-person shooter on the PC. So, moving forward as to what you see on your interface, if you look at my character icon, my ghillie suit kind of has a triangle in the middle with lines drawn out like all over the place, and guess what? They lead to my team. They are important. As I've said, your teammates are priceless. This game like literally makes you see where your teammates are. It puts them right in your face, and knowing where they are like at all times kind of allows you to move as a team and make plays that'll win you the game, which makes it even easier is voice communication is available in the game. So if you got a mic, you can plug that sucker in and you're ready to start making callouts, which is exactly what I was doing actually in the game. If you can read his name in the left portion of the screen, he had his mic come up, but you'd be amazed at how effective things go when someone simply says that like one side of the map is clear for you to push up to. And it's really just an overall good experience. It's a nice change from the classic Call of Duty BS that we all go through all the time. So have I had enough experience with it to give you guys like a full in-depth review? Absolutely not. Do I know everything about the game? No, but I do know that it's worth the download if you're looking for a switch, a change of pace. It's definitely slower. The matches go a little longer than Call of Duty games do, but it's really a great experience if you're up for the challenge. I highly recommend you guys give it a try and let me know what you think. And who knows, maybe I'll see you guys around. It can't hurt because this bad boy is free to play. I want to give one last thank you to Thunder for keeping his eye out on us smaller guys in the community. I hope you guys enjoyed. I've been Ampy. I'll see you guys on the next video.